Moments of horror to encounters that are just unbelievable.
I won't give you the combination. Oh, me.
TikTok's latest viral sensations are the stuff of nightmares.
What do you want?
And you just can't look away from them. So let's begin. This next beach clip has been making people uneasy online. It shows one creepy-looking man, dressed in old white clothes, emerging from the sea. After a few moments, he lays down right at the edge of the water, making strange gestures and unsettling expressions toward the camera. People nearby didn't notice, and viewers still don't know who he was, but the clip leaves a lasting chill. Red Tide Beach. This girl shared a TikTok that quickly went viral. She called it the Red Beach, and the reason was pretty clear. The sand looked dark at first, but when she stepped on it, it turned red, and even the water nearby had a reddish tint. Viewers started debating what could have caused it: a rare natural reaction, pollution, or something more mysterious. Unnatural beach woman. At a crowded beach, a woman caught everyone's attention for all the wrong reasons. Her makeup looked almost unreal, and her stiff movements felt unsettling. Strangely, when she slowly walked out of the water in a way, she didn't seem natural at all. Viewers still debate the clip. Some call it possession, others performance, but no one's fully sure what they witnessed that day. Uniform beach ritual. This unusual clip from the beach has sparked endless debate online. It shows a group of Balinese people sitting near the water. They don't speak loudly or react to the camera. They just keep sitting there as if performing a ritual of some kind. The person filming stays back, unsure of what's happening. Viewers can't tell if it's a rehearsal, a tradition, or something else, but the scene has certainly piqued curiosity. Motionless beach woman. A late-night video from a beach shows police responding to reports of a strange woman sitting alone by the waves. When they approached her, she didn't respond, just sat still, staring ahead without a word. People have shared many theories, but no one knows what truly happened after the camera stopped rolling, leaving her motionless figure to linger in everyone's mind long after the clip ended. Pale rock figure. While filming at a beach locals call haunted, a man spotted a pale figure sitting silently on a rock. It didn't move, didn't react to waves, and its shape looked nothing like a normal person. From a distance, it felt unsettling, and even after zooming in, the camera gave no clear answer to what he was really seeing. Mysterious tail figure. This clip quickly went viral before disappearing from the internet. It showed what looked like a figure with a human upper body and a long tail lying on the sand, its chest rising as if it was breathing. People crowded around in shock, unsure of what they were actually seeing. Some thought it was a prop for a movie, while others swore it was something far stranger. The fact that the video was removed not long after only added more mystery, leaving everyone debating what really washed up on that beach. Running beach woman. During a late-night walk on the beach, a girl noticed someone sitting alone near the shoreline. The figure's long hair covered her face completely, making it hard to tell if she was okay. Curious but cautious, the girl took a few steps closer, and that's when the woman suddenly stood up and ran straight toward her. Terrified, the girl turned and ran until she couldn't see her anymore.
Sério isso, Jesus?
Strange encounter. Two men were out on a beach and recording a lighthearted TikTok when things took a turn they never expected. In the middle of the dark woods, their camera caught something tall and pale moving quietly on two legs just a few steps away. It wasn't running or hiding. It just walked like it knew they were watching. The men dropped everything and bolted, leaving viewers online to wonder what that eerie figure in the background really was. Pale creature speech.
Choose your way, demon.
A leaked dark web video has left people speechless. It shows a pale creature, Its movements were slow and creepy. The most disturbing part wasn't how it looked. It was when it began to speak. Its voice sounded clear, almost conversational, as if it understood every word.
It could have its way with me with the market.
Viewers were shocked, wondering if it could be real or part of a secret experiment. Some claimed it was proof of government testing gone too far, while others thought it might be a hoax. What do you think it could be? Let me know in the comments below.
I won't give you the combination.
Creepy figure.
Bastante medo. Eu me preocupo com ela, mas eu também tenho medo.
A woman returned to the beach late at night to look for her watch that had slipped off earlier in the day. While searching around the shoreline with his flashlight, she caught a creepy sitting perfectly still on a rock, dressed in white with long hair covering its face. It looked like a witch. She froze, unsure if it was a person or something else. The figure didn't move or make a sound, just stayed there as if it had been waiting the whole time. That moment left him completely unsettled.
Ô, minha querida moça!
Dark doorway figures. The quiet street outside turned unsettling when a man heard strange noises from the house across the road. Curious, he started recording on his phone and froze at what appeared two shadowy figures standing still near the front door. They didn't move or make a sound, only stared directly at him. Moments later, the camera shakes and the clip ends suddenly, leaving viewers wondering what those figures truly were. Streamer scare.
Nunca he sentido que me parezco a Dua Lipa, pero desde que me corté.
It started as a normal TikTok, just her chatting casually with followers, smiling at the camera. But behind her, through the window, something was off. A pale figure stood completely still, watching her without a hint of movement. She didn't notice it until the figure suddenly shifted and disappeared. The strange part? Only days before, she had stayed in a remote cabin where objects moved on their own. Now she's certain something from that night followed her home.
Muchísimo menos a Dua Lipa. Y es que muchísima gente me dice que me.
Cemetery white figure. This short clip was filmed in an old, abandoned cemetery, and it's honestly pretty strange. A white figure can be seen standing between the graves, completely still. It doesn't move or say anything, just looks right at the camera. The figure stays there for a few seconds before the video ends suddenly. People in the comments couldn't agree on what it was. Some think it's a person playing around, while others say it looks too real to be fake. What do you think it could be? Masked mountain stranger.
Gosh! What do you want?
While stopping his car near the mountains to check his location, a man caught something unsettling on camera. As he glanced to his right, a figure in a white hood with a creepy mask was standing there, staring straight at him. The masked person didn't speak or move, just kept watching. Shocked, the man told him to get away.
Get away from my car!
But the video ends before showing what happened next. Viewers have been left guessing ever since, trying to figure out who that masked figure was and why it was standing there in silence. Underwater wig trick. This short video had people freaking out online. It shows what looks like a woman's head underwater, completely still and lifeless. The man recording slowly moves closer, unsure what he's looking at. Finally, he reaches down and touches it, only to realize it's not a person at all, just a floating wig tangled in the weeds. Viewers were both relieved and creeped out at how real it appeared. That quick moment proved how easily our eyes can trick us in the strangest ways. Funeral eyes. Open. During a funeral, a young boy started recording without expecting anything unusual. His camera focused on the casket, where the woman's body lay peacefully, or so it seemed. As he zoomed in, her eyes appeared open, staring straight toward him. Startled, he kept filming, and a few seconds later, her eyes slowly shut on their own. The quiet room stayed still, yet the clip captured something no one could explain. People who watch the video can't agree on what happened. Maybe a reflection, maybe movement from the camera, but that brief moment still feels deeply unsettling to watch. Endless mask mystery. A chilling clip from the dark web has been circulating online, leaving people deeply unsettled. It shows a woman wearing a pale mask, staring directly at the camera. When she takes it off, her face still looks unnatural. She fixes her hair and stretches her cheek, revealing another mask beneath. No one knows who she was, and that mystery still lingers. Vanishing hospital scene. Inside an abandoned hospital, a man was filming his exploration when things turned unsettling. His camera caught someone in a hospital gown calmly washing their hands at a sink. Surprised, he lowered his camera for a moment, and that's when he noticed a pair of legs hanging in the background. They suddenly moved upward out of view. He quickly raised his camera back to the sink, but the person washing their hands was gone. The clip ends right there, leaving everyone wondering what he had just captured inside that eerie, empty hospital. Creepy, realistic doll. A man on TikTok has gained attention for creating dolls that look far too real. During his live streams, he carefully displays each one, showing how lifelike their faces and movements appear. Viewers often comment that there's something unsettling about them. Those realistic dolls have definitely made people uneasy while watching his live sessions. Mermaid skeleton discovery. Along the coast of Mexico, locals came across a skeleton that didn't look like anything from this world. It had a scaly tail, a human-like skull, and eerily real hands. Experts ran DNA tests, and the results showed it was once alive. That only made things stranger. Many pointed out its resemblance to the old Fiji mermaid legend, raising one chilling question: what if the myth was never a myth at all? Water walking silhouette. Late at night, a man was strolling along the beach when he spotted something weird on the water. A dark figure seemed to walk slowly across the surface, even though the tide was too deep to stand. In the moonlight, it looked almost human, but not quite. He stood frozen, trying to make sense of it. Was it just shadows playing tricks, or was something truly strange moving out there? Crab doll illusion. At first glance, this video seems to show a creepy doll's head shifting by itself on the ground, enough to give anyone chills. But as the camera zooms in, the truth turns out to be far less supernatural, yet still unsettling. A crab was actually holding onto the doll's head, crawling and making it appear alive. Even after knowing the truth, the way it moved still gives off an oddly eerie feeling that's hard to forget. Unknown sea creature. A woman was walking along the shore when she came across something strange, washed up by the waves. At first, it looked like a sea creature, but its shape was nothing she could recognize. She poked it gently with a stick, trying to see if it would move, yet it just stayed there, lifeless and odd. Its texture and form didn't resemble any known marine animal, and the longer she looked, the stranger it appeared. People who saw the video can't agree on what it could be. Ghostly reflection. On June 7th, 2009, a woman named Athena Desiree uploaded a calm beach video on her YouTube channel, showing a sunny day at Myrtle Beach. Everything seemed peaceful, but when the footage was reviewed later, a ghostly face could be seen staring through the window reflection. Athena mentioned she hadn't seen anything unusual while recording. What followed after her discovery remains unknown, but most believe she didn't stay in that apartment much longer. Terrifying head tilt. A chilling clip surfaced online showing a man hiding under a table while recording his wife. At first, she seemed to be moving strangely around the room, but then things took a darker turn. Without warning, she tilted her head all the way back, revealing a face that didn't look human at all. Panicked, the man ran out of the room, leaving viewers unsettled about what he had just captured. Was it real, staged, or something far beyond explanation? Mysterious field circle. Security footage from a farm has left people baffled. The video shows wide open fields at night when, out of nowhere, a large mysterious circle began forming right in front of the camera. The shape appears slowly, but clearly, as if being drawn into the ground in real time. There's no machinery or people visible anywhere in the frame, just the patterns taking shape on their own. Viewers have been debating whether it's a natural phenomenon, a prank, or something far stranger. Riderless night bike. A strange nighttime clip caught viewers off guard when a bicycle was seen speeding on its own. No rider, no visible strings, yet it stayed upright and balanced perfectly, as if someone invisible was steering it. People online began debating what could be behind it, from hidden wires to something paranormal. Dark liquid eruption.
Ngerti lagi.
This TikTok video has been leaving people scratching their heads. It shows a strange dark liquid suddenly bursting out of the ground, spreading quickly across the surface. Viewers tried to guess. Some thought it was mud mixed with water. Others suggested something far stranger. Share your thoughts on it, guys. Slide face mystery. A short but unsettling clip shows a mother filming her daughter sliding down a playground. Everything seems normal until the girl reaches the bottom. When the mother looks back through the camera, a creepy face peeks out from behind the slide. It doesn't look like any child or adult nearby and disappears almost instantly. The footage left viewers uneasy, wondering what exactly was caught on camera. River faces rising. A river known for strange happenings became even more unsettling when a security camera caught something unexpected. In the footage, faint faces seemed to rise from the water, slowly drifting with only their heads showing. People online have been debating what the clip shows: reflection, debris, or evidence of something paranormal. Forest watchers. A chilling dark web clip that quickly vanished online showed something many viewers can't forget. In the grainy footage, two strange figures could be seen peeking out from behind a thin tree deep in a forest at night. They had unusually long ears and unsettling faces, unlike anything people had seen before. The way they stayed still, just watching, made the moment even more disturbing. The video didn't last long before being taken down, but not before sparking endless discussions. Strange beach creature. On a quiet beach, a fisherman showed the crowd a strange creature no one could identify. It didn't look like any fish or animal they'd seen before. Lying still on the sand, its shape and texture were unusual. The footage captured every detail, leaving everyone watching to wonder what else could be hiding in the water. Floating building. People were stunned when this TikTok video started spreading online. It showed what looked like a whole building floating high in the sky. The structure seemed faint, almost blending with the clouds. Yet, it didn't look like an edit or reflection. Viewers kept replaying the clip, trying to spot any clue that could explain it. Some said it was a mirage. Others thought it might be a rare optical illusion caused by weather changes. But the sight felt too real to ignore. Creepy dog stare. This TikTok clip starts off looking completely normal. A woman is filming her family dog sitting next to her husband while he scrolls on his phone. But then something strange happens. The dog slowly turns its head and stares right at the camera, as if it knew it was being recorded. Its eyes don't move away, holding a fixed and unsettling gaze. She later shared that the dog's behavior has been odd lately, hinting that maybe this isn't just an ordinary pet at all. Time travel iPhone. A clip from Japan has everyone scratching their heads. It shows a journalist back in 1982 exploring an old, empty building for a news segment, but what he found on a dusty desk left people speechless. An iPhone 13. The phone's design, camera, and even the logo matched perfectly with the one used today. Seriously. How could a future device end up in the past? Whether it's a trick of history or something deeper, this mystery still stuns everyone watching. Ghostly doppelganger. This TikTok video left viewers frozen with confusion. It shows a girl standing near a building, scrolling on her phone, when her friend calls her from a dark corner. She turns and starts walking toward the voice, but just as she's about to step in, the same friend suddenly appears from behind. panicking for her to stop. The realization hits. The person who called her wasn't her friend at all. People online couldn't explain what really happened, calling it one of the eeriest moments ever caught on camera. Hidden jungle entrance. Out in the middle of nowhere, a man's ordinary walk turned eerie when he found a strange opening beneath an old tree. At first, it looked like just a hole in the ground, but as he got closer, he saw stairs leading deep underground. They were too perfect to be natural. The video left viewers uneasy, questioning what kind of tunnel it was, a secret facility, an ancient hideout, or something that was never meant to be found. Parking lot scream.
Should be out and about.
A quiet night in a parking lot turned strange for one TikTok user. He was casually recording himself eating a snack when a sharp scream echoed through the air. He checked but couldn't find anyone. Viewers couldn't decide if it was a prank, a lost recording, or something unexplainable.
Look at my keys, bruh.
Feet under bed thriller. Late one night, a man filming in his room decided to peek under his bed, and what he saw was chilling. A pair of feet were clearly visible, as if someone was standing just on the other side. Startled, he quickly looked up, but the room was empty. When he glanced back down, the feet seemed to shift, moving closer to his side of the bed. Heart racing, he looked up again, only to find nothing there. This short, unsettling clip left viewers baffled, questioning whether it was a trick of light or something far more unexplainable, hiding in plain sight. Clinic shadow encounter. Late at night, a janitor was working alone in a clinic where no one else was supposed to be. Without warning, the hallway lights began flickering, making the place feel even emptier. Curious but nervous, he walked toward one of the rooms to see what was happening. Right then, a bottle fell on its own, hitting the floor with a sharp sound. Startled, he rushed to the camera room to review the footage. On the screen, a dark shadow could be seen moving in the hallway. That moment confirmed he wasn't alone, but what it was remains a mystery. Giant insect mystery. A leaked dark web clip shows something that looks straight out of a nightmare. On the wall, a massive, dark, insect-like creature can be seen. Its size alone is enough to make anyone uneasy, and its movements are strangely deliberate. Viewers have been debating ever since. Was this a real unknown species? A prop? Or some kind of experiment caught on camera? Basement orb discovery.
Found this little basement.
While exploring an abandoned house, a man's camera caught something unexpected. As he walked through the dusty rooms, he noticed a section of the floor slightly lifted, revealing an opening to a hidden basement below. Curious, he bent down to take a closer look. Just then, a bright white orb zipped across the space in front of him, moving too fast to follow. Startled, he quickly shut the door over the opening and stepped back. The clip ends there, leaving viewers to wonder what that glowing shape was and what might be hidden in that secret basement.
Oh my god!
Wheelchair woman chase.
What? Wait a minute, what the f?
A man recording his late-night walk ended up capturing something he never expected. As he walked past a quiet street, he noticed an old lady sitting alone in a wheelchair. The sight already felt strange since it was so late, but what happened next was even more unsettling. Without warning, the woman stood up from the chair and began running toward him. Startled, he turned the camera while rushing away as fast as he could. When he finally looked back, she was gone. That quick and eerie moment left viewers completely puzzled about who she was and what really happened that night.
Are you okay, ma'am?
Pale face watcher.
Sí, miren, ahí se alcanza a ver una cara.
Stepping out of her house, a woman suddenly felt an odd chill that made her pause. She turned her head slightly and glanced back toward the door. That's when she saw it. A pale face was staring at her from inside, pressed close to the glass as if watching her leave. Heart racing, she quickly went back in to check, moving from room to room. But there was no one there, and everything was quiet. Since then, people have wondered if she actually captured something unworldly watching her from her own home.
¿Qué se veía? Aquí ya no se ve nada.
Shadow in the dark.
¿Qué te estoy diciendo? Míralo, güey.
This clip shows a man exploring an abandoned farm at night with his team. Everything seems fine until he spots a figure standing still near the bushes. Within seconds, that figure rushes toward him, forcing him to back off in shock. The movement was so sudden that he couldn't tell what it was. He tried to follow but quickly lost track of it in the darkness. The whole video ends there, leaving everyone wondering what exactly he saw that night. La Llorona's cry.
Bájale.
Dinner time turned unsettling for a couple in Mexico. They were eating and watching TV when a sudden scream echoed from outside.
No te espantes, no te espantes.
The sound was so clear that they turned the volume down to hear better. Both looked out the window, but no one was there. The cries continued, fading slowly into the night. Later, they mentioned it could be La Llorona, the spirit believed to roam their town after dark, wondering if the old legend had come alive once again. Store shadow figure. A girl was streaming live when her followers began flooding the chat, claiming they saw something moving in the store behind her. Surprised, she switched on the lights to check, but everything looked completely normal. She turned them off again and went to grab some water, and that's when the comments blew up. People swore they could see a figure standing in the darkness. Others argued there was nothing at all, just her viewers trying to spook her. The video ends right there, leaving everyone to decide for themselves. Do you see something hidden in that dark store? Squid in sky? People first noticed a dark shape over Minsk, nothing like a cloud. It had long, trailing limbs and a body that looked almost alive, like a giant squid gliding through the air. The eerie figure moved slowly, twisting and floating in silence as if it belonged there. Onlookers recorded in disbelief, trying to make sense of what they were seeing. To this day, no clear answer has surfaced about what truly drifted above that city. Creepy encounter. Imagine coming home after weeks away, just wanting peace and quiet. But instead, the strange things start all over again. That's what happened to this guy. One night, he heard a soft child's voice echoing through his empty house. Then, the old radio turned on by itself, even though it had no power, and the drawers slid open like someone was searching for something. When he looked closer, he saw a small figure with horns staring at him from the dark. People came to help, but none lasted long. Whatever's haunting that place still refuses to leave. And now, let's move on to the subscribers pick. A girl was happily filming a TikTok with her fiancé on a quiet beach when something strange appeared in the background. As they laughed and posed for the camera, a pale figure could be seen standing far behind them on the sand. It wasn't moving like a normal person, and its shape looked off, almost ghostly. The couple didn't notice it at first, but viewers quickly pointed it out in the comments. The eerie appearance of that figure on an otherwise empty beach has left people wondering if it was a person or something entirely different. With that, see you next time.